Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's Saturday, so it's time for the weekly home fragrance roundup. We're going to talk all things candles and wax melts from this past week. I do have my trusty assistant Alf. He is sitting off to the side. He has his sheep horn, which is gross, but that's what he picked out at the pet store, so I'm sick. Anyway, he is going to be off to the side here. You'll probably hear some snoring throughout this video. It's the dog. There's no ghost or anything like that. It's a pug. In the description box right below this video, just the usual disclaimer here, there's going to be a ton of links. So Candle Crock 101, Candle Lamp 101, links to candle crocks, candle lamps. By the way, I have a new lamp to share with you guys next week. Here's a sneak peek. Isn't it pretty? Ooh, it's so pretty. I think it's the first lamp that I found that really fits in with my home decor style. So really excited to share that. But yeah, also down there, I will put links to where you can purchase any of the things I'm showing here today. Discount codes, affiliate discount codes. Most of them you can combine with sales that are happening at the different candle companies this weekend. So I will list the sales that they're offering as well down there. So always check that description box. If you have any questions, you might be able to find the answer there. If you cannot, just leave a question in the comments down below. And also in the comments, let me know what your favorite candle or wax melt was from the last week. Like, what were you loving? I obviously am sharing all of my stuff with you guys. I want to know what you guys are using as well. So let's get into it. We are going to get started with what is currently in my candle crocks throughout the house. I actually did not use my candle lamps this week either. I will be getting into lamping a lot more because we have now taken a turn in terms of the weather here. And I think that I will pull back from burning like 3 candles at a time down to like 1 or 2. So I'm going to be needing my crocks and my lamps a little bit more. I don't know. Once we turn on the AC, it just seems kind of silly to have like a ton of candles going, especially since the air conditioner's on. So anyway, so yeah, lamping is going to be ramping up here. But in the candle crock in the laundry room, I have 3 candle crocks going at any given time. They do stay on 24/7. That's just what works for me. You can certainly turn them off at night if you feel more comfortable with that. But in the laundry room is my Kringle Country Candle coconut blueberry tart or blueberry coconut tart. I can't remember what the wording is on that one. But so that was my second one, and at least the first part of it is much lighter than my first one. So I do think there might be some slight variation in the country candle line right now. Now they did just recently switch that over from paraffin to soy, so I think there's still some room to work out some kinks potentially, but yeah, that second one was a little bit lighter than my first one, so I decided that it might be kind of good to try it in a crock just like from the get-go, because sometimes I will do that. I will sacrifice a brand new candle to a crock, but then I have like well over a week of like solid 24/7 fragrance. Yes, I'm left with all the wax after the fragrance oils dissipate, but I mean, I don't know. I don't view it as a waste, but I can see where that might be wasteful to some people. Just, you know, obviously, if the crock doesn't work for you, don't buy it, but it works for me. So that is what's going down there. In our master bedroom, I put the last third of my Kringle Mango Lemonade. That one was a little bit lighter. I have a bunch of these reviews. There were 2 reviews that went up earlier this week. Tomorrow you'll see 2 more of these Kringle Lemonade reviews. These were all from the 3-wick, the most recent 3-wick collection that kept, she's making me so uncomfortable right now. She's just standing there staring at me. Just staring. You okay? You want to come hang out? You can. You don't have to stand there. She's so funny. Yeah, so the mango lemonade, and then in the back bedroom, what did I just put in there? I finished up the Cocoa Paradise, which was amazing. Shoot, I don't know what I put back there. Yeah, not sure. But you'll probably see it in my empties, which are going to go up next week. So that is what's happening in all of the Crocs. Let's talk about what am I currently burning? Okay, so in the kitchen, I have peach upside down cake from Homeworx, which was one that was, I think, from 2021. And so it's been sitting for a little while, and it is significantly stronger than when I first purchased it. This is the thing with Homeworx candles that I don't understand why it is this way, but sometimes if you get a candle from them and it's a total dud, if you like set it off to the side, like for whatever reason, it gets a little bit stronger over time. So anyway, that was just like a leftover that I had, and it just sounded really good, so I popped it in the kitchen. I'm actually almost done. It was burning so well this week and just smelled so good that I just like lit it up every single day, and I had it going for at least 4 hours every day. That's a little bit more than I actually like to burn my Homeworx candles. I like to keep them somewhere around 3 hours at most, just because I think that they can develop issues if you let them go a whole lot longer than that. So I have a pretty strict rule, but yeah, it just was doing well. So off it went. I think I have like about this much wax left, so it'll be in the empties this next week. And then I have the coconut lychee from Homeworx in the family room, which is a few rooms over here. So anyway, that's what's currently burning. Let's discuss these. These came in, and I wanted to share some initial thoughts. So I have made a commitment this year to whittle down my Homeworx candle collection, hopefully by half, which means that you guys have not seen me like hauling a bunch of new Homeworx candles. Ew, are you okay? Gross. Now they have sent me some PR here and there, but for the most part, I've tried really hard to not purchase a ton of candles myself, because I do have quite a number of spring and summer candles left over from last year, and I'm really committed to whittling that down to a more reasonable amount, just like I did with my Bath & Body Works collection. So it's a process, but because of that, I really have tried hard to stay away, especially from QVC, because anytime that you purchase from QVC, which is where I got these two sets, I bought these off of Q, you're usually ordering everything in a set of two. One of the things that I like about shopping over at Homeworx.Shop is I no longer have to purchase sets of two. Now they do have some singles available at QVC, but they're like outrageously priced. Like there's just no way. So anyway, let's discuss. So the Farm Stand collection was re-released, and I will link the whole Farm Stand collection down below. There were two that I was super interested in because I have a bunch of the Farm Stand trios, which contain the blueberry, the strawberry, and the peach. I have those left over from last year. Didn't feel the need to get more of those, but look what they came back with this year. Farm Stand cherry. Oh, you guys. So this is the watermelon. Hold please, let me pull the right one out. I mean, they're similar, so I feel like you'll understand. See, similar in color. This is the Farm Stand Cherry. We'll discuss the other one here in a second. Now, there are very few cherry candles and scents that I really enjoy, because I find that a lot of them smell like children's medicine to me. And I don't know. I don't like that smell. It's not my favorite. But this in no way reminds me of like Robitussin or Dimetap or children's Tylenol. It does not have that medicinal cherry smell at all. It smells like, you know what it smells like is a cherry Jolly Rancher. So it's more of like a candied cherry, but oh man, this is wonderful. And I'm kind of glad to have it in a set of two, because I think this will be plenty for this summer. I'm probably not going to start burning this until we get a little bit closer into like May, end of May. That's when I really start craving these fruity scents. So although I've been burning quite a bit of fruity scents. And then Farm Stand Watermelon came back. Now I have, look at this OG. Are you guys ready? Hold on to your butts. I have an original 3-wick Farm Stand Watermelon from back in the day. How far back in the day? 2018. Yeah, so that's many moons ago. This was, I think, the first summer that Homeworx was available on QVC. I think this was their first summer season that these came out. And I never ended up recording a review of the farm stand watermelon, even though I knew that I had purchased a set of 2. But this was also back when, I mean, I wasn't like necessarily filming a review of every candle that I purchased. So that's probably how it got missed. But yeah, this is one of the original 3 wicks. So just 3 wicks. I gotta say, it's so good. These original 3-wick candles, they were so good. I wasn't super upset when he moved to the 4-wick, but I definitely, obviously in the last year, especially in the last like year and a half, I think there's definitely been a decline in some of the quality. So again, I'm seeing some improvements, so I'm still giving Homeworx a chance, but I completely understand if other people out there are not anymore. Like I'm not gonna like tell anyone to like buy the stuff. But anyway, so here's the farm stand watermelon in the repackaged format. So let's compare. I smell more cantaloupe in this. This is way more cantaloupe. This original one has some cantaloupe in it, but it also has like the green rind part of the watermelon, but also that like juicy, sweet, authentic watermelon. This one is slightly different. On cold sniff, there is a slight, almost soapiness to this. I don't think that that's gonna come across when I am burning it, but yeah, something about, okay, can you stop? Yakking on a bone? What's happening here? Oh God, this thing is so gross. Nah. Okay, so let's compare the notes actually while we're here. Watermelon juice, sweet honeydew. Oh, it doesn't smell like honeydew to me. It smells like cantaloupe. It smells a lot more green than honeydew does. Strawberry leaf and crystallized sugar, watermelon juice, sweet honeydew, watery cucumber, strawberry leaf and crystallized sugar. This does not, okay, call me crazy, but I smell more cantaloupe than I do honeydew. And I prefer to eat honeydew over cantaloupe. I don't actually love the taste of cantaloupe. I like the smell of it, but yeah, these two smell a little bit different. And this one on cold sniff is coming across as slightly soapy for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I will certainly, at this point, I am gonna go ahead and finally light this one up this summer. So maybe I'll do just a comparison between the two, but wait, where's your fun lid? Where did this come from? Oh, that's from, that was to remind me of what I was burning in the kitchen. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on these two. They smell quite strong on cold sniff, so that makes me happy. That's a good sign. The fragrances, this one, while it's different, I think it's still good. I think I'm still gonna enjoy it. And, ooh, gross. Ew. You guys, this is what he's chewing on. It's a sheep horn. Can you get that out of here? It's so gross. Anyway, sorry, I was so distracted by that sheep horn. Okay, so that's that. Let's talk about other things that I was burning this week. Strawberry lemonade, finish this up. Okay, so this was a repackage, actually. When I shared my review of this one, I said that I wasn't sure whether this one was repackaged because I am still somewhat new to Kringle again within the last couple of years. So, but there was a strawberry lemonade in the Country Candle line. This one is quite pungent. It's quite sweet. It's very intense. And the strength and throw of this one are quite strong. Someone mentioned in the comments on my review that they got this and they thought it smelled like stomach bile. I can kind of almost see where someone might smell a little bit of that because this is quite sour and tangy in kind of an intense way. And I feel like I could understand where someone kind of smells that like sour biley smell almost. Now, that's not what I got, but I mean, just to warn you, if you are someone who smells that with certain types of fragrances, maybe just look into the fragrance notes here a little bit more before you place an order for that one. By the way, I just want to show you guys how well these burned down. I burned them to the nubs. This one had a slightly thicker layer of wax left. This is the blueberry lemonade. This was also a repackage. Many of these 3 wicks are repackages, and they are not stating that on the website. Obviously, I think they should, and I do think that that is probably something that they will be doing in the future, because I think they're getting quite a bit of feedback about that. Other reviews that you will see coming up include this one here, which is dragon fruit lemonade. So dragon fruit lemonade and the blueberry will be going up tomorrow on Sunday. I still have a little bit more to go with this one, but you guys, I love this one. This is absolutely delicious. And this one smells somewhat similar to the coconut lychee that I have going in from Homeworx in the family room right now. Those two next to each other are quite a good combination, so if you have them both, may I recommend. It's nice. I like that. And then this one here I still need to review as well. Berry Clouds. I really like this Berry Clouds a lot, and I think I definitely need more of this. It kind of reminds me, a little bit of the sugared strawberry from Scentsy. If you like that bar, this is quite similar to that. It also has, it's got quite a bit of lemon in it, and like a really nice strawberry. It says juicy berries, but I get mostly strawberry, maybe like a touch of raspberry, but this one's really good. If you like sugared strawberry from Scentsy, you're gonna love this one. Yakking on a bone again? You're so cute. I wish you wouldn't eat that. All right, I finished the Sea Breeze. I love this one, you guys. I own it in the 3 wicks and the wax melts as well. She burned down like a freaking champ. Look at that, gorgeous. Now, I do find that there is like just some residue that's left over on the side of the jar with the soy wax from Kringle, but I don't know. I don't really view that as like messy. But it does remain, like it kind of just, you know, there's like a film on the side. I don't know. I'm okay with it. But let's talk wax melts from over the course of the last week, and then are we going to be done? Yes. Oh my gosh, we might be able to do this in under 20 minutes. Let's see. Okay, I've been digging into my bricks, and that's mostly what I've been melting this week. You guys, these are both so good. The pink apple and nectarine. I thought I was going to be saving this one for a like summer to fall transition type scent. No, it's so good. The apple that's in here doesn't really strike me as like too fall themed. It's definitely a nice juicy apple, but it's quite sweet. And it just pairs so nicely with that nectarine note. This is a great brick, and I think it's kind of a must try. If you're into Scentsy, you know, I think this one is definitely worth trying. And if you like clean, fresh scents and you are still in your spring cleaning mode, like I am still spring cleaning. I'm slowly going through and taking all of the blinds off in our house. And then if the weather permits, I'm like washing them in the back. It's like a giant pain in the ass. Don't let your blinds go too long before you clean them. Anyway, cucumber and cactus water, very refreshing, very fresh, very clean, very spa and zen-like, and also quite intense. So I cut these in half, and that is more than enough for the warmers. Now, I do have a couple of other, I was using aloe and cucumber water in the downstairs powder room, and then in the upstairs of the house, I was using pinkberry fluff, which is so good. I have this one in my club. It's kind of a musky, fruity. It's really interesting. It's got like a nice marshmallow base to it, but it is a little bit lighter. So I find that it's working really well in my warmers in the upstairs of the house where the areas are not quite as open concept. So there's that. And then also another one of my beloved Country Candle Sweet Stuff, which, by the way, I did tell Mick that I absolutely love this scent and that he can't get rid of it, because right now that's all it used to come in candle format as well, but I think they sold through all of those. Right now what they have left are daylights and the wax melts, and this is the first wax melt from Kringle that I've ever used that I can get like 2, even 3 days out of. Now, my friend Betsy thank you, Betsy, for this, because it did work. She said to just leave my warmers on 24/7 when I pop these Kringle melts in, because for whatever reason, when the wax hardens up again and then I turn on the warmers the next day, the fragrance is mostly gone. But if I just let it go, I continue to be able to smell the wax melts very easily on day 2 and into day 3. After day 3, they're definitely toast. I mean, and that's fine. Like, I wouldn't expect more than like 3 days anyway. I think that that's reasonable, but yeah, I love this scent. What does it smell like? It smells like the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 fragrance, which is the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream fragrance. So if you're into that, this smells very, very similar. Slightly more floral here, but absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend. And that's it, you guys. We're just over 21 minutes. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'm gonna, oh God, get this gross sheep situation out of my lap. I'm gonna clean up my mess and go enjoy some sunshine, because here it is. Sun's here, summer's here. I knew it was coming. I don't like summer, but anyway, have a great weekend, you guys. Stay tuned for the candle reviews tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what your favorite candle or wax melt was from this past week. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo!